What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the second episode of For the Culture Final Cut.
Hello everybody. As you can see, we have had some technical upgrades, but with that we have also had some technical mishaps. Later in this episode, the video will come off because we ran out of storage. Please bear with us. Thank you.
I am 50% of the hosts, Mike Hodges.
I'm the other 50%, Devin Anaya.
All right, getting right into coming in hot for June. We're gonna start with talking about some films coming out.
We got so many films. Okay, first one, Ballerina, the John Wick universe action film featuring Ana de Armas. Very excited. I really have only seen Ana de Armas in one other action film. It was The Gray Man. No one really liked that one.
I didn't see that.
I've seen it. I don't hate it. I mean, it's definitely got some issues in the story, but like her action, not bad at all. So I think she'll be able to pull this off in a John Wick film.
That was with Gosling too, right?
Yeah, Ryan Gosling was in it, and yeah, I didn't hate that film, but I mean, Ana de Armas did great. I don't doubt her abilities to do a full-scale John Wick action film, so I'm pretty excited to see what's going on. I thought we were done. I honestly thought John Wick was done after 4.
Yeah, me too. I'm pretty surprised that they're coming back to it.
I'm not surprised that they're veering away from John Wick himself.
Yeah.
I do think that his story's done.
Is it confirmed that he's going to be in Ballerina?
Yes, he was in the trailer at least. I only know that because I saw a clip of this dude watching it and he completely lost his shit when Keanu appeared on screen.
Dude, as you should.
But I also lost my shit, so fair enough. But yeah, he is in it. I don't think he's the main, focus. I think it's mainly going to be whatever character Ana de Armas is playing.
He'll probably have, sort of a cameo kind of role.
It's either cameo or, I kind of felt mentor kind of vibe.
I see.
So, yeah, we'll see.
Has it been confirmed, when this takes place? Is it, current day, most recent, takes place after John Wick 4?
I would have to look. I actually don't know. But, yeah.
That would make sense.
John Wick is alive and well. The Life of Chuck, which is a Stephen King adaptation featuring Tom Hiddleston, is also coming out.
Very interesting.
Don't know a whole lot about Stephen King, I'm not gonna lie.
I haven't watched many King adaptations recently. I'm trying to remember the most recent King adaptation that's come out. There was one on Netflix that I watched, I'm pretty sure, titled 1922, about the family. I'm pretty sure it's about a father and a son who kind of plot to kill the boy's mother together, and I remember watching that a couple of years ago, but I really haven't been super tapped in with the most recent Stephen King adaptations.
I haven't really read Stephen King novels, and if I have watched Stephen King adaptations, I probably didn't notice that it was a Stephen King adaptation. But I know there's some diehard fans out there. Apologies in advance.
Yeah, I like Hiddleston though. So
Hiddleston, yeah, I like Hiddleston.
And I'm intrigued to see what he would do in kind of more of a horror kind of role.
Yeah. It's kind of more serious too, because Loki has moments.
Yeah.
But it's not he's an overly serious, acting wise.
I guess I haven't also been paying attention super well to his roles, but I haven't seen him in really anything besides the MCU in a very long time.
Neither have I, really. I'm not gonna lie.
I guess I'm excited to see him step away from it just for a little bit.
Just for a little bit. Exciting news: The Phoenician Scheme, new Wes Anderson film, is coming out.
Yeah, we talked about that a little bit about that last episode, but I'm very, very excited for that because one of the main things I'm excited for is just Michael Cera being in it, dude. I fucking love Michael Cera. I love Michael Cera and I love Benicio del Toro. And I know that I don't know. I heard some complaints with Asteroid City. I personally haven't seen Asteroid City, but some people that I know have been saying some of the kind of Wes Anderson style things they feel have been getting kind of repetitive. But I haven't seen Asteroid City, so I would need to watch it. But I'm personally really excited. I think it's a very stylistic, and I don't know. I think it's just very. He's created his own style and he's sticking to it. Yeah.
I don't think that's a bad thing. I don't think having a director with a signature is not a bad thing at all.
Yeah.
And Wes Anderson is just a filming style.
Yeah.
I guess. So I have no problem with that. But I'm excited to see something new Wes Anderson because I've only seen Fantastic Mr. Fox and Henry Sugar. And I really like both of those, so I'm excited to see.
Dude, a recommendation I would have for you, the Royal Tenenbaums, The Grand Budapest Hotel.
You've told me a lot about the Grand Budapest.
That's such a good one. Like that, I think, in terms of like cinematography, that might be my favorite Wes Anderson film.
I'll have to check that out.
In terms of like comedy and just like funny bits, the Life Aquatic. Dude, Life Aquatic, I believe it's titled, with Willem Dafoe's in it.
Amazing that man is still acting, by the way.
Oh god. Dude, it's gonna kill me.
I'm so happy that he is, but holy shit.
I love Willem Dafoe so much.
He's so great.
I think he might be like my favorite actor.
Yeah,
I love
he's your number one.
I love Willem Dafoe so fucking
That's
much.
honestly, yeah. Willem Dafoe's awesome.
Dude, my favorite kind of Willem Dafoe roles are the ones where he's just having fun. Like not Inglourious Bastards, excuse me. The Boondock Saints.
There was a fire.
Dude, that fucking movie. Dude, that is my favorite Willem Dafoe performance. You can tell he's just having a blast every time he is on screen.
I imagine they brought him.
There was a firefight.
He's way too into it. He's so into it. It's fucking awesome.
And like The Lighthouse, that movie's so fucking good.
If I had a steak, I would fuck it.
Dangerous Animals, which is a suspenseful drama exploring human-animal relations. I haven't even heard anything about this. Apparently it's a horror.
Interesting.
Directed by Sean Byrne. Pacey Harrison, Jai Courtney, Josh Houston, Ella Newton. I haven't heard anything about this. I haven't even seen a trailer.
I'm not either.
Shit. Jamie, let's bring that up.
Jamie, pull that up.
Jamie, pull that up. Yeah, that looks like a movie I would thoroughly shit my pants at.
Yeah, some of the scenes, or at least like some of the setup scenes, will look like where he's kind of like sitting, talking to the girls while he has them kind of like restrained or kidnapped or whatever. Kind of reminds me of like Split. Have you seen that movie?
Yes, probably. I think it's been a while, but yes, I have seen Split. Yeah, no. It reminds... What else does it remind me of? Honestly, Far Cry 3.
Yeah.
Where,
Yeah, I could see some of the kind of inspiration for his performance there from...
Yeah, because he's just kind of like... I mean, he's not like deranged, like yelling in your face or anything, but he's like... He's explaining to you what's happening to you as it's happening to you.
Yeah.
Or just before it's going to happen to you. So, I mean, yeah, I'd probably... Fuck it. I'm probably not going to watch it. I don't like horror films.
Dude, with all the sharks and stuff. Yeah, some of
Dude,
it,
the ocean freaks me out.
Have you seen what is it called? I think it's called 47
meters under.
Yeah, 47 meters deep or whatever.
Dude, we as humans know more about outer space. You know, that infinitely expanding, thing that's happening all around us more than our own oceans. Fuck that. Fuck the ocean.
Yeah, I'm terrified of the ocean.
Fuck the ocean. It's easier to explore outer space than our own oceans. Let's just not fuck with it. Let's just leave it alone. Whatever monstrosities are living, where no sunlight reaches, let's just leave it alone. I don't think we need to explore that. I think we're okay. I think we're just fine. Hell no. Oh, great. The live action How to Train Your Dragon.
Oh, here we go. Here, another one.
Disney?
Another one.
Disney?
They can't go a month without one. They gotta drop one every fucking month.
Okay, listen. I love the How to Train Your Dragon trilogy.
I do too.
Yeah, I absolutely love it. I literally have zero problems with it. Disney, you can do this. It's honestly, this is probably the most realistic thing that they could make live action, and that's fucking saying something because it includes dragons.
Yeah.
But all they gotta do is not fuck up the characters. That's all they have to do. Yeah. They need to not change a single thing about Hiccup, about Astrid, about Stoic, about anyone, and they can do it. It'll be fine. Yeah. Box office hit, for sure. Just don't fuck with the characters.
Dude, the only reason that it just baffles me is like, these are new films. They just ended not that many years ago.
When did the third one come out? We can research.
Really, not that long ago. It's why are we rehashing
less than
this?
10 years. Less than 10 years.
I guarantee you, less than 10 years. I guarantee you. I wouldn't be surprised if it was closer to around 5 years ago. Like, I don't understand. Are
2019 came out 6 years ago.
6 years ago. Are we this fucking dry of ideas, Disney?
Seriously, are we desperate? Disney, do you need writers? Come talk to us. We can write films.
Yeah,
we have ideas. But honestly, I don't have any... this is one of the rare instances where I don't have any qualms about turning this live action, but I will have qualms with it if they fuck it up.
Yeah.
Because the How to Train Your Dragon trilogy is perfect. It's absolutely perfect.
It is.
And if they're gonna completely squander it with this potentially, and I'll never forgive them.
I think something that Disney should do, if we're gonna do live action movies, and you're gonna do real live action with all these like animated movies, make it people in suits. Yeah, I think that's what we should go next. Just make them dress up in like big furry outfits.
Oh my god.
If you're going live action, let's go practical, baby.
You have $400 million to work with.
Yeah.
Get us.
Let's go practical.
Let's go practical. Get fucking 30
or
pounds.
train a lion. You know, those are your two options if you want to go live action.
Train a lion to speak English and be humorous.
Oh, dude, they should make a live action Rio, right? But it's just all parrots actually talking to each other.
That would be fucked.
Because they could probably pull that off. Dude, those guys talking.
Dude, you think they could just cut up the movie and just constantly play it at the parrots for each character?
Dude, and they gotta learn their roles. They could. I wouldn't be surprised if they were able to pull that off.
You can trade. Who's the monkey they trained for the Pirates of the Caribbean film? He's in a bunch of other shit too, but
Yeah, I'm not sure. Dude, did you hear that the monkey that played Minecraft died recently? I forgot his name. But there was a monkey that was like really famous for being pretty good at Minecraft. Recently died.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
Shit.
Rest in peace, my Minecraft playing goat.
Put him right there.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace. God damn. All right. Materialist, which is a romantic comedy directed by Celine Song, starring Dakota Johnson, Chris Evans, and Pedro Pascal.
Dude, I will say, I probably will not see that film, but Pedro Pascal has been on a tear recently. Nothing but respect to the man. He is getting role after role after role.
Dude, and
nothing
he fucking
but big,
rocks it.
Yeah,
he
nothing but big
every
projects.
single time. It's fucking good.
Yeah.
Like, I loved his recent work in The Last of Us Season 1.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking beautiful.
Oh, so we could open The Last of Us Season 2 can of worms real quick.
We can open it.
Dude,
open it.
I haven't finished it. I won't finish it.
I also will not finish it.
Because here's the thing. Last of Us Season 2 was like okay, let's bring it back to the game. The Last of Us 2. The way it works, the reason it kind of works is because like the opening sequences, you don't really know anything about Abby or any of these people yet, right? And then they just show up and they kill Joel, and then it feels good getting revenge on these people when you're playing when you're playing as Ellie, you know. But then they switch it up on you, and then they take you back to the beginning, and you play through the events from Abby's point of view. So then you get that like extra layer of you get that extra layer, you know what I'm saying? And there's a nuance to that.
Which is like really risky, trying to convince people to feel bad for the character that kills your favorite character.
It is very risky. And also I feel like the actual theme is they're trying to portray that just like, oh, revenge is bad. That has been done a lot of times. The reason that there is some nuance to that is just the way that they're doing it. Like, I recently saw a video from like Cosmonaut Variety Hour, and he put it perfectly. The way he described The Last of Us Season 2, he put it perfectly. Just like, it could have been okay as long as they stuck to the story structure of the game. But the reason that it fucked up is because right off the bat, the first episode, they show all this shit with Abby, and like, it opens up with her saying like, oh, well, Joel killed my dad. And it's like, you immediately lose the nuance that the narrative had. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then like, also, the way that they handled Ellie, she's just like so happy-go-lucky the whole time. It just, the vibe is like, just the whole energy of her performance just feels so off. You're going on a you're literally going on a murder trip. You're going on a trip to go murder people. And she's like acting like it's just like a little vacation. And then like, the scene that literally made me, I only was able to watch one other episode after I'm gonna be a dad shit. I couldn't stand it. I watched one more episode and I tapped out. I was done. But
I think they took a massive risk just right off the bat, changing the timeline and some lines and the character's attitude through it.
Yeah.
Because the second game is split 50-50 when it comes to people liking it and not liking it. So to change it even more off the 50-50 split already is really, really risky. and it's not really paying off, guys.
And they threw in the okay. I don't know if you like. Have you played the game or seen people play all the way through the second game?
I've seen people play the second game.
So you know, at the end of the game, how like the kind of closure is the scene of Ellie and Joel talking, and she's saying that she's gonna try to forgive him, right? That's kind of like the ending scene.
Yes.
They throw that just in the middle of the fucking season. Why? Why? Like that doesn't make any sense. What is like? Yeah, I don't know. And the fact that they're stretching it out to a third season and possibly even a fourth, I'm done.
That's not necessary at all.
The first season was good, and the thing is I can also understand the perspective of people saying that like, oh well, they didn't really do anything new with it, and I played the game, so it's like there's no really point for me to watch or, you know, like consume this media. And I completely understand that because they didn't really take any creative liberties, and they did, but the ones that they did are kind of like they just kind of expanded on things that weren't expanded on in the game. They didn't change the narrative. You know what I'm saying? I feel like the things that they added in season 1, like the Nick Offerman episode and stuff like that, it's just expanded on things that are kind of like mentioned in the game, where it'll be like a one-off kind of mention
which
in
I think
the episode.
Is how video game adaptations should be
exactly.
done. That's how it should be done.
Don't change the narrative. Just since you have the extra time, or not even extra time, just if you want to go a different route with it, explore things that are kind of like not as explored in the game.
Yeah, Halo.
Yeah, dude. The thing that I cannot stand with these video game movies is they're trying to take these massive stories that are meant to be consumed as long form content, and they're trying to condense it into an hour and a half to 2 hours. And it's just, you're going to lose so much of the like character development, so much of the plot in general. You're gonna have to cut shit out.
Yep.
You just have to.
Yep.
So it's like the people saying that like, oh, I want a Red Dead Redemption 2 movie. No. Please don't.
No. Don't make one.
Don't do that.
Don't fucking make one.
Please don't do that.
They would have to cut out so much shit.
And that would just like it would water down. It would water down the whole narrative. Yeah. Like just stop with the video game narrative, like the video game movies, because video games are meant to be consumed as video games. They're designed that way.
And a video game as expansive and huge as Red Dead,
Exactly.
low key, might as well be a movie in and of itself.
Yeah, exactly. Like the same thing with Spider-Man PS4. That's not a super long game, but I would say you can't just make that a movie. But in the same way, it is like such a good narrative. I would say if I was just taking that and comparing it to all my other favorite Spider-Man narratives, like movies, shows, all that included, it would be like top 3. It's such a good Spider-Man story.
It's really good.
It's a great Spider-Man story.
It's fantastic.
On God.
Fantastic.
Yes.
Please stop making video game adaptations.
Because also some of the part that's like mandatory for a game is the gameplay, obviously. And through the gameplay, you like so much more of a connection is built between you and the character.
The gameplay like puts you in the character. Like,
exactly.
You become...
And that helps the immersion so much.
Yep.
But you can't really do that with a movie. So it's it's a very weird little paradox that we're in right now of just video game movies and live action Disney adaptations. They just are spamming them.
They're just...
And like
because and it's always
too,
because there's one successful one.
Yeah.
There's one successful live adaptation, and there's one successful video game adaptation, and everyone's just jumping on the train.
I'll say like Detective Pikachu, I didn't hate.
I didn't even watch Detective Pikachu.
You didn't see it?
I thought it was like humorous watching like clips and like the trailers of it. I was like, all right, this is kind of cool.
Because the thing is they took the world and they took the concept and like they just kind of they took the Pokemon world and just kind of made their own new thing with it, and that's perfectly fine.
That's fine.
And Pokemon is a franchise that you can 100% do that with. There are video game narratives and franchises that you just can't really do that with. You know what I'm saying?
Especially when it's focused on a singular character. Like the Halo show, focused on Master Chief.
I didn't watch the Halo show.
Master Chief has a expansive timeline that he goes through, and then they're just trying to like add more stuff onto it.
Yeah.
And it's just like, no, stop that. This is the Master Chief. Respect the Master Chief.
Oh my God. Dude, have you been hearing the talk of the A24 Elden Ring movie?
What?
How
does that even...
That's what I'm saying. What are you going to make a movie about?
a character dying 342 times to one boss.
Like, dude, I
We
have
follow the
not-
story of Kai Cenat's character throughout his live stream. Fucking like 500 deaths to one boss or some
Dude,
shit.
yeah, like, don't get me wrong. I guess I have not played Elden Ring, but I have played like a little bit of the original Souls games. Like I played a little bit of Dark Souls 2, I believe, and so like I kind of understand the way those games kind of work, and I just don't get what you're gonna make a film out of.
Yeah.
Like I understand that there is lore to them, but there's not enough lore even from the game for you to just be able to fucking
Follow a
consume,
character?
or else there wouldn't be like 2.5 hour explanations of the lore on YouTube. I
Alright.
really do not know.
Fucking can of worms closed.
Yeah.
The Twits, animated adaptation of a Roald Dahl novel.
Okay.
You know much about?
I've seen a couple Roald Dahl movies, like the BFG, Big Friendly Giant. I saw that when it came out a couple of years ago.
I never saw that, but people always talked about it when it came out.
I really didn't mind it. I thought it was a cute little like kids movie. It was pretty good. I liked it.
28 years later.
Oh yes, very, 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 very excited for that.
Is that good? This is the third installment. I haven't seen 28 Days, or I'm guessing the next one is 28 months.
28 weeks.
28 weeks.
I have not seen 28 Weeks, I will tell you that, but I have seen the original 28 Days Later, and that is like the fucking pioneer for zombie movies. Like I don't know if I haven't really put that out there, I guess, but for you guys' information, I fucking love anything zombie apocalypse. I love the zombie apocalypse like setting. It's such a cool scenario to put characters in. I just love the apocalyptic setting that it makes people, like I love the survival element to it. I just love it. Like I do love the games, The Last of Us. I love those. I love a lot of The Walking Dead. I think that it is a little bit overrated at the ending seasons, like past season 5 or 6. I think it takes a steeper drop off.
I haven't watched any of the Walking Dead show. I have played the Telltale series.
Yeah,
Like
dude,
all through the Telltale series.
I love the
Oh.
Telltale Walking Dead.
Yes, dude.
I love the
Fuck
Telltale
yes.
Walking Dead, and Lex will tell you that too. Lex fucking loves the Telltale Walking Dead as well. It's such a good
so
series.
good. Holy shit, so good. So good. I love it, dude. I've replayed that so many times.
Have you read the comics?
I haven't, just because I've heard from the subreddit that the Walking Dead comics fucking suck.
I kind of liked them. I haven't read all of them, so I wouldn't be surprised if there is a drop-off that I have not hit. But I hadn't read them in a very, very long time, but when I was like 13, 14, 15, I read a lot of the original like comics that are kind of like, I read from like volume 1 to like 16 or something like that.
I've heard, so from what I've heard is that they've changed writers, I think. And yeah, the subreddit is pretty unanimously like, what the fuck is going on? Apparently they're like fucking up Clementine, like big time. Like they're just doing, they're making her seem like nothing in any of the games, that like she just takes like a hard left.
Did you ever watch Fear the Walking Dead?
No. I've definitely heard of Fear the Walking Dead though.
I also have, I've watched it like a season of it. I've liked it. Me and my girlfriend Emma are like in the middle of it right now. We haven't came back to it in like 6 or 7 months, but we were watching it for a while and I really liked it. We watched another zombie show called Black Summer. This shit is awesome. I really, really enjoyed it.
I'm gonna have to check it out.
It's like 1 season long, and it is apparently a prequel to a other zombie show called Z Nation, but I had never heard of that.
Yeah.
I just watched it on its own. It 100% stands on its own. I didn't even know. I didn't even know it was a prequel.
Damn.
And I watched it all the way through. Thoroughly enjoyed it.
I mean, there's certain like zombie apocalypse things that I like enjoy. I wouldn't say I go out of my way to watch it. I've watched the first. I know the second one's called like Double Tap or something.
Yes, Zombieland.
Yes, I watched the first Zombieland and I thought it was entertaining.
Those are fun.
I've played all of the Walking Dead Telltale series like multiple times. Have exactly zero problems with any of those. I've watched World War Z.
I've seen that as well with Emma, like a year or so ago, I believe.
That's the one where like
It's
it has Brad Pitt, and they like discover
rage
that
zombies, and they can all sprint and climb and shit.
climb and shit.
Terrifying.
Absolutely terrifying. I've played the first Last of Us. Haven't played the second Last of Us, but I've watched other people play it. I don't go out of my way, but like when it comes about.
Have you seen Shaun of the Dead?
I've seen clips of Shaun of the Dead.
Dude.
Is that the one where?
So do you know like it's a Guy Ritchie film? Do you know the actors from like Hot Fuzz? Do you know Hot Fuzz?
Mhm.
It's the same two guys, same two main actors.
Okay.
And dude, Shaun of the Dead, I think, in my opinion, is like the best zombie like comedy movie. It's so good. I like it a little bit more than Zombieland. And like I was talking to Lex about this, and he agrees too. Like it's so fucking good. It's so funny, and it's like, dude, it takes place in London. It's just so funny. It's just so funny.
I think the only other like zombie apocalypse thing I've ever consumed is this. I think I've only ever seen it on HBO. And it was a Romeo and Juliet adaptation taking place in the zombie apocalypse.
Really?
Dude, it was so weird. So zombies have consciousness, but they have like, they're basically vampires with like an uncontrollable urge to eat brains. So this one zombie eats the brains of a human's boyfriend and like consumes his memories.
What?
And then because he consumes his memories, he falls in love with the human and like protects her from other zombies.
That's an insane concept.
Dude, I mean, it was kind of entertaining, I guess, but it was such a wild concept.
Yeah, that's
but
a
yeah,
wild
like
ride.
literally, it's a zombie apocalypse film with a Romeo and Juliet adaptation put into it. It was. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of Romeo and Juliet adaptations,
Yeah.
except for Nomeo and Juliet. Cult
That's
classic.
a banger. That's a banger. That's a banger.
But yeah, I was like, I don't really consume a whole lot of zombie apocalypse media. Pixar is coming out with a film called Elio, where a boy becomes Earth's ambassador to aliens.
Interesting.
It has the same animation style as Luca.
Luca. Yes. I did see that when it came out.
It looks exactly. It's the same animation style and like character design, like the
Interesting.
real like smooth, bubbly characters and all that.
Mm-hmm.
I actually haven't heard anything about Elio, so
Interesting.
I always like Pixar films.
I
so
do like Pixar films.
Pixar films are.
What's kind of like the other most recent Pixar films that have come out? I mean, there was Inside Out 2, right? That
Inside Out 2, loved that
I
film.
did really like that.
Cried at that film,
Very
big
good.
time. Elemental came out the year before.
I did not see that.
So I saw that. Zero problems with it. I really liked it. It is that Romeo and Juliet adaptation thing where it's
Okay.
like two opposites
I
that
see.
like fall in love. But the fire elemental or the girl, Ember, I think her name is Ember, like has strong family ties. And then Wade, which is the water elemental that like they eventually fall in love with,
Mhm.
like he's I follow a channel called Cinema Therapy, and they do like an analysis on this movie. Shout out them, by the way, they're fucking awesome. I love them. I love watching them. All their shit is cool. But they're like saying that Wade is like ideal boyfriend material. Like he's super supportive, he's caring, he's understanding, he's in tune with like all of his emotions, so like he can talk about all this shit. But only problem I actually had with the movie is I think it was really rushed. Like she resists, and then all of a sudden she like completely lets go, and I'm just like, stretch it out an hour. Let's see some like gradual let go. I understand you have to move the story along, but I think if they just made it a gradual thing instead of it felt like really sudden.
Had a bit more subtlety to it.
Yeah. But other than that, no problems with it. I actually really enjoyed that film.
Soul recent or that
Soul came out in 2020.
Yeah, I guess that's not super recent, but I really
so
enjoyed
good.
that. Yeah,
It was
I saw
so
that,
good.
I saw that when it came out. I don't remember it too well, but from what I do remember, I really, really enjoyed that. And I remember Jamie Foxx did an amazing job.
Yeah, dude, he was awesome. I mean, his
He's just
performance.
so good.
Jamie Foxx is so good.
He's such a good actor.
so good.
He's very great. He's great in everything, man.
Turning Red came out in 2022. Didn't watch that.
I didn't really either. I don't remember.
I think I remember a lot of people like didn't like it.
Yeah,
Some
I remember
people
there
did
being
like
some
it.
like internet discourse about that, but I don't.
Onward came out in 2020, same as Soul. That was with Chris Pratt and Tom
I did
Holland.
watch that. I did not
watch that. I've seen clips of it though.
I liked it. They're on. It was kind of like a story about brothers. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, with like a dead dad, right?
Yes. Yeah, I did. I liked it a lot.
I was like, I should probably watch it. I didn't have any reason not to. I think
Yeah.
I just never got around.
I should rewatch it. I think that movie does kind of go under the radar a little bit.
Let's see here. Anything recent? Encanto came out in 2021.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was alright. I had no qualms. Nothing particularly good about it, nothing particularly bad about it. Lightyear came out in 2022.
I did not see that.
Also didn't see that. I don't remember people talking about it.
I don't really
much.
remember the audience reaction to that film either.
Yeah. But yeah, Pixar's
great.
Pixar's awesome.
Pixar's great.
Give them a bigger budget. Give them more stuff. F1 is coming out with Brad Pitt.
I am pretty excited for that.
Mostly for the co-star. Right?
Yes, because I fucking loved Snowfall, and he is great in Snowfall. And him bouncing off with, I do like Brad Pitt generally. You know,
I would put him in like top 10 actors of all time. He's been in so many good films and big films, and he's had star roles all over the place.
Yeah,
really liked him in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Yeah, I do too. I feel like he's a very likable actor. I don't know. I feel like when he brings a lot of charisma to his roles. So I don't feel like there's going to be a time where he's on screen and he's like pissing me off. Like I don't want Brad Pitt on the screen right now. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think I've seen a Brad Pitt movie where I've been like, ooh.
Like there's sometimes like I like Ryan Reynolds, you know, but sometimes I'm like, the Ryan Reynolds bit is getting a little.
Yeah, I would like to see range from Ryan Reynolds. He kind of just plays like Ryan
like
Reynolds.
The Rock, dude. But here's the thing with The Rock. Speaking of The Rock, I am so excited for the Smashing Machine.
Smashing Machine?
Yes. So the Smashing Machine, The Rock is playing like the UFC legend Mark Kerr.
I've seen clips of this, yes.
And he looks like a completely different person. And I'm so excited for everything that they're going to be doing, like showing him fighting in Pride FC. And like how, I'm pretty sure, I don't know how much they're going to be going in depth with like kind of how the Yakuza ran that. I don't know how integral it's going to be to the plot of the film. But I think just the fact that they're going to be showing Pride FC at all is fucking so cool. They're going to be showing some of the first like ever UFC events that happened because Mark Kerr was like one of the first big heavyweights. And then Alexander Usyk is in the trailer. He's in it. I'm trying to think. Bas Rutten's in the trailer. He's going to be in the film.
Oh, dope.
I'm very, very, very excited.
That'll be interesting because The Rock is kind of, again, just like Ryan Reynolds, really only played The Rock in a lot of his roles. Jumanji, fucking Maui to a certain extent.
Yeah.
He was in Red Notice with Ryan Reynolds, and that's literally just a The Rock and Ryan Reynolds film.
Yeah, dude, that movie, it's like, I feel like that movie, it's not offensively bad, it's just so passable and forgettable. You know what I'm saying? Because they're just...
It has moments.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, Ryan Reynolds and The Rock, they're both comedic giants. It'll have moments.
They have charisma with each other. They are very funny guys. But it's just repetitive because they're...
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I was like, bringing it back to like F1 movies, I really haven't watched anything since Rush. With
I need to watch
Hemsworth.
Rush. I need to watch Rush.
Dude, honestly, banger.
Did you watch the Gran Turismo movie that came out like a couple years ago? I think 2023.
I've been wanting to. I've seen a bunch of things on it, but I haven't like. F1's not really my like thing. I guess I was like, my dad really likes it, but I just never really got into it.
Yeah.
I understand it's really cool. Like from a physics point of view, like if you're a massive nerd and you think about like how F1 cars actually work, fucking coolest thing ever.
Yeah.
But I mean, I was just like, whatever, fucking driving.
Yeah.
Whatever. I was never really big into like the Fast and Furious movies.
Oh yeah, me neither.
So like cars and driving, it kind of just passed over in my mind.
With Fast and Furious, the only ones I've actually seen are the first one. I've seen the first one. I've seen Tokyo Drift. And I've seen fucking Hobbs and Shaw.
I've only ever seen the first one in Hobbs and Shaw. Dude, honestly, Hobbs and Shaw is fucking hilarious.
It's so stupid, but it's so good. Like, it's like a so bad it's good movie. Like, it's absolutely ridiculous things are happening on screen at every single second.
Dude, it just keeps me entertained. It's just a constant rush of dopamine just straight into.
You know what it reminds me of is Venom 2. Venom 2, Let There Be Carnage, dude. It's like those movies are exactly the same, like, font. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, it's great.
Two sides of the same coin.
No. I would recommend Rush. I guess I might catch this F1 film, but I also might not.
Yeah.
Perfectly capable.
I wouldn't be surprised if I end up seeing it once it kind of comes out on streaming services, but I don't know if I'll go to the theaters to see it.
Dude, honestly, movies that I'd go to a theater to, not a whole lot out there.
Dude, a movie that technically came out in May, I guess, so I guess we're a little bit late on it. We didn't talk about it last episode, but Bring Her Back. Have you heard about this at all?
I have not.
So, do you know who the YouTubers Raka Raka are? I mean, yeah, okay, so those guys, did you hear about Talk to Me last year?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
So,
yeah.
you know how they made Talk to Me?
Yes.
Dude, they made another horror film that came out this year, I think it came out on May 29th or something like that, May 30th, and it's called Bring Her Back, and dude, everybody's been saying it is even a step up from Talk to Me, and it's super, super disturbing.
I heard Talk
really
to Me was actually really
Dude,
good.
I saw it in theaters and I fucking loved it. I need to rewatch it because of how much I enjoyed it.
That's dope.
But dude, the concept on its own of the fact that like this artifact that lets you talk to dead people, and then like somebody who just had a death in their family gets addicted to using this thing and trying to talk to her mother.
Ooh.
Very, very insane concept. Dude, they pull it off. They do it justice. I fucking loved that movie. And dude, they're such a big inspiration to at least me because of how at least kind of what we're doing, you know, like we make YouTube videos, like, and we're trying to get into that filmmaking scene, and just seeing how they went from just making YouTube videos and YouTube skits, and they just grinded for years and years, and now they're making full like A24 level production movies is fucking awesome.
Oh yeah.
Huge inspiration. Shout out Raka Raka.
I was like, I'm a pansy. I don't like horror too much, but I mean, occasionally I will watch a horror film here or there.
Dude, I would definitely recommend Talk to Me because it's so well written. It's so well written and so well shot, and yeah, very, very big inspiration. Bring Her Back. I need to check that out.
I'll build up the courage and watch one of those two. Megan 2.0. You had some problems.
Oh, dude, I don't know, man. It looks like a nothing movie. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like eating a bowl of flavorless.
Those like sugar-free, fat-free Cheerios.
Yeah, bro. It's just nothing. It's a whole bunch of nothing for me.
Bunch of sugar-free, fat-free Cheerios with skim milk. That's what this movie is.
Like some fucking AI doll killer. I'm out.
The last like doll killer I ever saw was Chucky, years and years ago. But I mean, I didn't. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know. I was never really big on Chucky either. I was never really like a big Chucky guy. I did always, back in the day when I was like a younger kid and I was watching like those, and I was kind of getting into like horror movies when I was like 11, 12, 13. I really liked Scream, the very, very, very first Scream movie, because it was kind of meta and it was kind of like
that's what
a dissection.
Is that what the face?
Ghostface?
Ghostface, is that in there? Okay.
Yeah. So it's kind of like a dissection of horror movies, and it's got Matthew Lillard is doing an amazing job. He really stands out. Like him as Stu, he just does a great job. But
so the only Scream I've seen, I think, is the last one. Okay, so the concept is like all the survivors of Scream films, right?
Yeah.
Like get together and they go to the Scream Museum because like they have a bunch of fans and shit. But then like there's also an equal amount of killers trying to get them.
Yeah, that
and, like,
one was so not great.
There's like a lot of references that I also wasn't getting the whole time. So I was like, what the fuck is going on?
I like the very, 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 very first Scream movie. I actually enjoy.
Okay.
That one actually has some substance to it. I would say it has rewatch value. I would recommend it to the audience. If you haven't seen Scream 1, which I would be surprised if you haven't, go check that one out. It's actually good.
Netflix is coming out with a few things. They're coming out with the Ocean Gate disaster documentary.
Interesting.
Honestly, I thought like YouTube, like a bunch of YouTube people already made a pretty decent, like, maybe not documentary level, but like a lot of information on that. So I'm wondering if they're getting some sort of inside scoop. I mean, they usually do, but like,
yeah, because
this
Netflix.
Yeah, but this has been so like publicized, like it's everywhere. The third season of Squid Game. Haven't watched a single episode of Squid Game.
Yeah, slap me on the wrist, guys. I haven't seen a single episode of Squid Game either.
The only Squid Game media I've ever consumed is Roblox. I haven't seen anything.
Yeah, I haven't either.
Memes and Roblox gameplay and Mr. Beast,
dude,
like
the Squid Games memes put on, dude. The ones of all the guys cheering and stuff. Dude. Squid Games memes are fire.
Dude, yeah, but that's sorry, guys.
Yeah, I haven't seen a single thing.
Disney is coming out with Ironheart. I'm really skeptical of everything Disney right now, especially when it comes to the MCU.
Yeah.
But I mean, new character.
Yeah.
It's just like
I haven't. I guess I didn't see Thunderbolts at all.
I also didn't see Thunderbolts. But it's just like I'm losing faith in like any MCU projects right now. They just seem kind of.
I guess I'm gonna stick around for the next Spider-Man movie, and
I think I'll only stick around for the next Spider-Man movie if it's in another Garfield Amazing Spider-Man film.
yeah.
Because the theories that have been coming off, like people are theorizing that we'll see him after the death of Gwen Stacy when he starts when he stops like pulling his punches against criminals and shit like that. And I mean, the two Amazing Spider-Man films, like he's like, I want to say quip-wise, he's like peak Spider-Man. He's lighthearted. He's having fun. For him to have a shift where he's no longer lighthearted, no longer having fun, now he's taking out his anger. And also Andrew Garfield is an incredible actor.
Yeah.
So I would be okay with seeing that.
Yeah, I would be surprised if they actually go back to doing more Andrew Garfield. But I know that they've been shooting Brand New Day, like the Tom Holland movie. I have no idea what it's about.
Noir also.
Yes,
finally
Spider-Man
got a
Noir movie.
Finally got a.
Is it going to be a show or a movie? A show?
I don't know actually. That's a good question.
I think it might be a show on Amazon.
It's a Prime thing, right?
Yeah, I think it might be a TV show. Like
I'd be okay with that. Nicolas Cage coming back.
I love Nick Cage.
He's awesome. I
Nick
fucking
Cage.
love it. Also, the setting of Spider-Man Noir is perfect for a for the black and white gritty type thing like they're gonna do. So lots of potential. But yeah, anything MCU related, I'm really skeptical. They've had a bad track as of late. Oh, season 4 of The Bear. Let me tell you guys, I fucking love The Bear so fucking much. It is actually like I can't even point out like a singular thing that I like about The Bear. It's just a bunch of fucked up people trying to do something, and they're just there's always conflict at every single turn. It's like watching people climb a ladder made of barbed wire and misery. Like I mean, and also all of the characters are fantastic.
Yeah. Like
Carmy is great. The cousin is great. Everyone is fantastic, and they give in the third season or the second season, one of those two, they give each character like a dedicated episode to stretch out to like not stretch out but to further explain their like
kind of flesh them out.
Yeah, they flesh them out really well, and then they're all pursuing this goal of going from a Chicago like sub shop to a Michelin star restaurant. And fuck, it's awesome. I'm so excited. Alrighty, let's see. We actually have some re-releases coming out. Dogma Resurrected.
I have seen Dogma. That's a classic.
I haven't seen Dogma.
Very funny.
Very funny. Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade is being re-released. I haven't, honestly. I hate Harrison Ford.
Yeah, Harrison Ford, like, I want to like the guy because he's in a lot of my favorite media. But the thing with Harrison Ford, I really don't like the way he carries himself when it comes to interviews and things like that. He's just kind of outwardly disrespectful and kind of an asshole. And I get that, like, he also deserves respect, but it's like nobody is disrespecting him. He has my respect as an actor. Exactly.
But like you clearly hate your job.
Like,
bro.
yeah, it's like nobody. I feel like he feels like when people are asking him like nerd questions about what he's been in, that like he's at like. It's like he takes it as like some sort of weird disrespect and like he's annoyed by it. And I just like, come on, man, you deserve it to the fans. They've built your career, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, big time.
I like if I was having people like ask me questions about anything I've made, regardless of how like annoying I think it is, like I owe it to them, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, even if you're not passionate about something, like
exactly.
You have thousands upon thousands of adoring fans for this role that you've put yourself in.
And like he acts like anytime he's talking about anything he's been in, it's like a fucking chore. And I don't know. I'm not a fan of the way he carries himself.
I don't like Harrison Ford as a person, but like he's a
great fucking actor.
He's a great fucking actor.
I'm not gonna say he ever phones it in. He's always doing a pretty fucking great job. But I just wish he would just be a little nicer to the people that interview him.
Clueless is celebrating its 30th anniversary. Do you even know that?
No.
I don't know Clueless.
Is that Paul Rudd?
No way.
Dude, have you seen that old fucking Nintendo commercial with Paul Rudd in it?
Yes.
It seems like some old high school movie.
My parents will probably enjoy it.
Yeah.
Any like high school movie like that just kind of gives me Grease vibes. And I like Grease, but I mean, I like Grease for different reasons.
Yeah, it's like a classic.
Yeah, but yeah.
They all do with Grease. They actually did some really innovative stuff when it comes to like the set and like
Did they really?
how they were like moving people around the set when it comes to like the dance scenes and moving like the choreography.
Oh,
and
like
stuff.
the Grease lightning scene.
Yeah.
Was that like brand new for the time at
When
least?
they were like the way that they were moving around the set pieces and like the people in the set, it was pretty cool.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
I do really like that scene too. So that checks.
All right, should we jump into our what's new to you and visual banger?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. So for me today, at least for my what's new to me, I recently watched Arrival by Denis Villeneuve, and I fucking loved it. It has a very kind of weird twist ending that I'm not going to lie to you guys. I didn't really understand it either, but it's very interesting. It's a really cool movie about the communication between aliens. The main character is played by Amy Adams. She's doing a fantastic job, and it's about her communicating with these creatures that have landed on Earth, and she's trying to understand why they're here. Like these ginormous pods kind of have arrived on various locations and on Earth. She's tasked by the U.S. government to communicate with the aliens that have landed in the U.S. So there's like one in the U.S., one in China, one in Russia, kind of like all this power, like kind of big, most powerful nations. And she, like the whole kind of main focus of the film is her communicating with these aliens and figuring and learning their language. She learns eventually that their language is kind of like these series of circles that look different, but the main point of it is that their language is non-linear. It's not one, you read it one way to one way. It's just kind of, you look at it and you understand that this is what it means. So it's like it's a very weird concept. And the thing is once you start understanding the language as non-linear, your whole existence kind of becomes non-linear, and you start understanding time non-linearly as well. So that's kind of what happens near the end of the movie, is she finally understands, she learns the language, right? And then she finally kind of, we start seeing her whole life unfold non-linearly. And it's very weird. This main character that has been introduced to us as kind of like her partner in this, who's played by Jeremy Renner. It's kind of revealed when we're seeing her life non-linearly that he was her husband at a certain point in time, and they had a daughter together who died from cancer. But it's like not at this time, and at the point like they hadn't even met yet. But it's dude, I can't even explain it because the ending fucks with me so much I don't even understand it. But it is a very, very good movie that I would highly recommend. The actors are doing a very good job. I think Amy Adams is doing a very good job. I think Jeremy Renner is doing a passable, okay job, and I think the cinematography is awesome. And the way that they kind of handled the creatures, the aliens themselves, they play very hard into like the fear of the unknown, and it does get really creepy because like when she walks into this ship, it's this ginormous kind of black room with a giant white screen that's filled with smoke, and the aliens are these big creatures that are just kind of moving around this white smoke. You're barely ever really able to get like a full view of them. Very, very, very cool. What did you have for this week's What's New to You?
Well, I'm gonna kind of cheat here a little bit. This is not what's new to me, but this is an old film. I want to talk about 2005 Pride and Prejudice.
Okay.
Which for everyone out there, laying it out right here, this is my favorite movie of all time. Of all time.
I'll need to watch it. I haven't seen it.
So, fuck, where do I even start? Okay, so Donald Sutherland plays Mr. Bennet, which is the father of our main character, Elizabeth. And then Elizabeth has this, it's like a slow burning romance. So the two love interests, Elizabeth Bennet and Mr. Darcy.
Okay.
So at the time, which is about 17th century England, status means a whole lot. So it doesn't matter how much money you have, if you have connections, like that is what's most important. So the Bennets don't have that many connections. That's because Mr. Bennet, played by Donald Sutherland, one of my favorite actors of all time, doesn't really care about societal norms, like at all. He doesn't he basically makes fun of them in a sarcastic way. The social norm is to put your daughters in the city to get like to learn from the masters and learn all of this stuff. And he's just like, I'm not doing that. I'm not gonna do that. Fuck it, dude. Who cares? Who gives a fuck? So Elizabeth Bennet, who comes from a what society considers a low status family, meets Mr. Darcy, who's like top cream of the pie. Like his aunt is an oligarch, and basically he has all these connections. He lives in Pemberley, and he gets like £10,000 a year, which is ridiculous, like top of the 1% sort of wealth. And it's just a slow burning romance where Elizabeth has pride in her individuality and prejudice against Mr. Darcy because he's because she thinks he's a rich snob.
I see.
And then Darcy has pride in himself because he's lived in a society where like he's supposed to act a certain way and he's deserving of a few things. And then prejudice against Elizabeth because when he does eventually fall in love with her and propose to her, she rejects him, and his prejudice like, how come this person from a lower standing family isn't leaping for joy that me up here in my ivory tower is asking her to marry me? So I mean, just that story alone, I fucking love it. Like, I didn't think I would, but I love it. I absolutely love it. And then that film has, I think, like a $38 to $40 million budget. And the accuracy of the sets that they have, absolutely incredible. And I didn't really appreciate that until I rewatched it a couple of weeks ago. And I've been studying history for the last couple of years, so like I have a deeper understanding of these things. It was absolutely impressive. This is a 2-hour movie with 0 mistakes.
Wow.
Like 0 mistakes. On as little a budget of $40 million, you gotta be fucking kidding me.
I'm gonna have to watch that.
It's fantastic. I love every single bit of it. I know people that aren't a fan of like slow burning romances, but like, please put in the time and watch this film because it is my absolute favorite film of all time.
Hell yeah.
And
I'm gonna have to go in and watch that. We're gonna have to watch that. All right, so for our next segment, moving into this episode's visual banger, my choice for this episode's visual banger, I have been watching Atlanta and the Teddy Perkins episode. Have you seen that?
I've watched a couple episodes of Atlanta, but not the Teddy Perkins.
Dude, the Teddy Perkins episode has some of the my favorite cinematography in Atlanta, just because of how unsettling it is, and the way they pull this off is just like, with so many shots of Teddy Perkins, it's like his face cut, like filling a third of the frame or something like that, and then 2/3 of the frame is just kind of empty. And they do that so well with like the scenes of him opening the door, and like when he answers the door and like peeks his head out, like you see the sliver of his face, but then like the rest of the door fills the rest of the frame, you know? So it just like creates that feeling of that uneasy feeling the whole episode. And it's so funny and creepy at the same time. I just fucking love it. And the fact that it's actually Donald Glover is insane. Like, he is putting on an insane performance underneath all the makeup and stuff. Yeah, that is definitely my pick for this episode's visual banger. I fucking love the way that they shot that.
My choice for this episode's visual banger is from Oppenheimer, and it's when he is having, at the end of the film, when he's having that conversation with Einstein, and he's looking into the pond, and he's saying, like, I think we did start a chain reaction that destroyed the world. The rain starts to fall and droplets start falling into the pond, and Oppenheimer is looking at this, and we are cutting back and forth between like a nuclear explosion, atoms like smashing into each other inside of the bomb, a bunch of fire, death, and destruction. And the lead up to this is really what makes that shot like hit. Yeah. Because we don't actually see that conversation at the beginning when Louis Strauss is telling his part of the story to like his lawyers or whoever, his advisors, whoever he's talking to. He's just like, we don't know what happened. And then like we go through the whole story with Los Alamos, where he creates the nuclear bomb and then they use the nuclear bomb, and like Oppenheimer is now dealing with the like, oh my god, I just created like
a weapon of mass
destruction, and it was used against people. Like, fuck. And while he's at the pond, like, he's surrounded by the beautiful scenery of Princeton. And he's surrounded by intellectual colleagues and research and like his friends, but he can't escape the internal guilt of what he did. So now he's just, everywhere he goes, he sees his work in everything, even as something as simple as raindrops falling in a pond. It's powerful, is what it is. Like, his guilt is so powerful, he can't escape it no matter where he goes. Like, it's fucking,
that does hit hard.
That does hit very hard.
That does hit very hard. This is pretty good. This is a little bit more of a meatier episode than the other one, than the first, you know.
A little bit of a rant, not gonna lie. A little bit of a rant on that first segment there, but like,
hey, there were important things that needed to be talked about, man. They stop making video game movies and stop making live action Disney movies. Fuck.
Goddamn.
Yeah, shouting out the things that we're kind of working on. A Conversation is a short film that is Devin and I directed. We wrote it and directed it together, and we are very excited to be posting that soon. We are working on a final cut of that right now. The only other thing that really needs to be done is the color, and we are very excited to put that out. And I'm also editing the behind the scenes footage for that, which is going to be a vlog that's going to come out on the main channel. So yeah, stay tuned for both of those things. Check it all out.
Yeah, that's all I got.
Thank you for coming in. Thank you for checking us out. Thank you for watching the second episode. We will see you guys in a couple weeks. See you fellas later.